joining Animal Connections with Laura Rowley. We're here today to communicate with Eddie, who is the beloved new pet of Laura.
Yes.
And what we'll do is explore what is happening in Eddie's world. Is Eddie happy? Is Laura happy? And how does it change Laura? How does it change Eddie? What can they do to go forward spiritually, emotionally, physically? What is this union, a new union? What's the story behind?
Eddie was found running down the middle of the road in the middle of the night and was picked up by a woman who couldn't keep him. So she called me and I went and got him, and he fit in perfectly with my dogs. It's been a wonderful relationship and I really like him.
Okay.
I want to make sure that he's happy. It's really fun being here in person instead of talking to you on the phone. It's a different experience. I'm enjoying it.
Normally we talking about.
Yes.
So Eddie's the newest member of the pack.
He is, and I think the other dogs really like him, but I was wondering what you thought.
Okay, good. Well, what I'll do is I'll tap into Eddie, be quiet for a second while he kind of gives me some pictures and some insights. These kind of come as quick downloads, using all 5 of my senses, and so I sort of have to unravel them as I go along. So if I say anything that's inconsistent or you don't understand, let's go and we'll ask him some more questions.
Very good.
So he's already started to send me some information about his life, and you know, he's got a great home with you. He understands that. He's very grateful, but that seems quite obvious. I mean, you take great care of your dogs, but it doesn't mean that we keep every rescue or stray dog that comes along, because it doesn't always mean it's meant to be a continuing relationship. Maybe you're just a foster home, right? But in this case, I can tell that actually there's a permanence there, and he's already recognized in the short time that he's been with you that he has some sort of place with you as a dog that's supposed to be sort of showing you the way of how to be. He's got leadership qualities. He is independent as could be.
Very much so.
And he wants to be identified as the leader. So he's showing you a lot of enthusiasm all the time about everything. And this tells you a little bit about yourself and your life, because his wandering ways, and maybe not always his real obedient ways, he's not really very submissive. When he wants to go do something, he's going to go do it. So it has a little bit to do with what he's showing you about your life. Like, are you doing those things? Are you being exploratory, inquisitive? Are you trying to learn through your experiences? Are you taking your challenges and trying to morph them into opportunities? Or are you taking your challenges and maybe being a little bit afraid to explore further? So, you know, life is a cycle of, we get in a happy place, we feel safe, and then maybe things change, and then we don't quite know, well, where do I go next? So sometimes we want to retreat. Other times we really need to push ourselves forward, moving forward. So when a sudden little gift of like a great dog shows up, you know he's going to be with you for the next, you know, decade or 2 or however long, then you have to take that as almost a sign or as a gift from the gods, if you will, that teaches you something about maybe what the next chapter of your life could be about. So it'd be important for you to maybe even journal a little bit.
Okay.
And I know we were only going to take a minute or 2 today to talk about this, but encapsulation, you know, journal. What does he show you that he does well with his life? Because he's very interested in leading you into doing something better with the next phase of your life.
He's the hit of the neighborhood.
I bet he is. And it's nice to meet you both.
Nice to see you.